G'day, Scotty North here, and today I'm on site at a house and land package to show you the importance of getting a pre-handover inspection done and documented. The documentation is important because what it enables you to do is to go through all the things that they find wrong with the property and make sure you mark them off when they're right with the property. For example, when this pre-handover inspection was done, this letterbox wasn't painted, and of course now it is. So big tick there, that's done. Also, what wasn't done was any landscaping, including the turf, the mulch and the trees. None of that was there. It was only the garden beds that were there, and of course that makes it on the list, and now you can see it is done, so another big tick, and that can be ticked off and ready to go. Let's go and have a look inside and see what's been done and what hasn't been done, and we'll go and check this out. Well, here we are inside, and there's a few things on the report. Not many, this was a pretty good report, but one of the things is in bedroom 4. Bedroom 4 is just here, so let's go and take a look. And it says bedroom 4 that we've got to adjust the robe door so it butts up correctly to the jamb. And as you can see now, that's been done. So clears equally both sides and butts up in one neat fashion. That's pretty good. Good to see that sort of stuff. Not a hard thing to do, but you might as well get someone else to do it rather than you fiddle around with it, right? Some of the other things that were done was throughout the whole house, it needed here, all your silicone in your joints everywhere. You can see that has been done now everywhere. In fact, it's actually a pretty good job. Not too bad in this house. I've seen a lot worse, and this is pretty good. But you can see everywhere you look now, it's sealed. Now this is really, really important for hard floors because obviously if any water gets on the floor, it just runs, right? It doesn't soak in like carpet, which is a good thing, but you don't want it running down beside all your timber work into the slab and what have you, under the floor surface, and that's why that's super important there. We do have something in the bathroom. Touch-up chips around the shelf, cut inside vanity cabinet, and remove plastic from shower. Well, that's been done. You can see the shower's looking pretty spiff, and all that had plastic on it in there. And that was it, apart from down in here, and the chips, there was chips in this here that had to get fixed up, and that was done as part of this report and being ticked off and ready for handover very imminently. Normally, one of the most important places to look is the kitchen. Now, there wasn't much in this kitchen that needed to be done. Let's check out the things that did. One of the things was the cupboards weren't aligned above the fridge recess. You can see that now and they're fine, they look good. And one of the other things was painting up behind here where you can't see, right? Like it's up there behind the fridge recess. There's a gap there, and that wasn't painted. That's painted now. So it's those little things that you want finished off in a home. You don't want to just paint where you can see, or you might do that at your own home when you're doing a repaint. Shh, don't tell anyone, especially not my wife. But, you know, up in here in a brand new property, this is the sort of thing that you want covered. You want to know you're getting what you paid for, and really the painting should include that. I know you might not see it, but when you pull the fridge out and you clean behind it, as we all do on those spare Saturdays we have, you're going to notice it and it's going to annoy you. But for the kitchen, the other thing was that there was some paint missing around the top over here, and this is all now been fixed as well. And it's just important to have it documented because, again, that's 3 more ticks in the kitchen we can tick off that everything's been done. It's important to have these documents so you can go through and make sure you know what you're doing. Okay, master bedroom was actually pretty good. Nothing in here, not very much in the walk-in robe as well, just a little bit of painting. That's all been done. One of the big things to note was that in the ensuite here, this glass door hit on the metal towel rail, and of course that's not going to end pretty well, right? Something's going to break. We could put bets on which one's going to go first, but either way we don't want that happening in your new home, so that had to be changed. So moved over slightly so there was clearance, and that's just a matter of the guy installing the towel rails. It wasn't the guy who put the shower door in, and of course these things happen, but that obviously clears now, and you can see that's just another thing on the list we get to tick off. Well, that's it for this house. In fact, it was actually a pretty easy one. If you want to see a house that had a bunch of stuff that we went through, just click on the link up here and you can go to our video where we actually showed you all the negative things wrong during a pre-purchase inspection. It's a really good video, check it out. But for this, there was only 27 things that were marked on this property, and look, that sounds like a large number, but for a 4x2x2 house, it's actually pretty good, especially when some of them are minor, like some paint touch-ups and some silicone here and there. So I'm pretty happy with this house. The handover is imminent, and the tenants are going to come in very soon after that. And of course, all this means is one bunch of super happy clients that we've got that have seen their new investment property come to fruition. I'm Scotty North, and I'm heading out.